Bueno chicos, aquí estamos de nuevo en el canal, estamos aquí en el capítulo 2 de Avowed y bueno, vamos a proseguir por donde íbamos. Acabamos con matando al enemigo este al soldado este, al jefe de los soldados que estaba infectado y bueno, y nos dio este martillo que la verdad que bueno, no me gusta mucho porque es a dos manos y es bastante lento, aunque haga mucho daño. Pero bueno, eso ya lo iremos a ver. A lo mejor lo probaremos más tarde a ver, pero seguiremos con la espada. Y bueno, pues vamos a proseguir.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Ardra spoke to him. When you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
Boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Boat! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise. Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more, and I... Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance. Oh, you are?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him. They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? The Rawatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does. I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Pretty soon the Durans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Why doesn't the Claviger put a stop to it?
Think dim wit.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead. Something more like... A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Never thought I'd miss that dingy little place.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangling Route.
The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will... Remember, you will be justly compensated upon my return.
Maybe it's superstition, but Audra like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
me what you got! Right flank!
Seek!
Zarops. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
This is the Hankins place, or was. It's the Zarops now. Right behind you. Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to? I should have figured I wouldn't be able to fool someone like you. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here? That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. Maybe, but it's not like mine. How could we understand each other? I can't even speak to it. I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. You think so? Not that I disagree, but... You're right. Maybe the wheel just... I don't know. Makes mistakes sometimes. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through this.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally... I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. Look, Paradise ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor.
Incoming Zaros. Is that all you got? Next one's mine. I was just getting warmed up.
The Zaros must have been scavenging. I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Give me a target.
This used to be a good fishing spot, until something started dragging people away.
Coming from your right.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place. Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
This one's mine.
Hold on.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
What's the target? Aim where? Aye, aye.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear is on.
But who's counting?
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Stand back. Take your best shot. Next one's mine. Let's see what you got.
Ready? Aim.
Oh no, don't!
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
That's the clavicle. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
This one's mine. On your right!
and see!
So good. Come and get me!
Give me a second.
Hey! Over here! You monstrosity! Well done!
What happened?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Hildegard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. But keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Well, did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Clavenger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavenger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff, and maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Arak, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. Your interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Bueno, chicos, pues el cuerpo que había ahí del soldado ese, pues me ha dado este este escudo, que es un poquito, bueno, es un poquito mejor que el que teníamos, que está bastante bien. Lo vamos a poner. Y bueno, y varias cosas, como habéis visto, que nos ha dado pues varias pociones, varios materiales. Después nos ha dado gemas de estas, que esto supongo que será para vender. Vale, está bien. Pues hemos cogido bastantes cosas de estas también, o sea, dos de estas, que esto no sé para qué será. Un objeto de misión. Vale. Bueno, hemos subido también de nivel. Tenemos un punto disponible que lo vamos a dar, pues vamos a darle a destreza. Así más o menos vamos subiendo un poco todo. Y nada, y en habilidades tenemos 2 puntos, que vamos a ver qué tenemos por aquí. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Carga. Avanza a toda velocidad, choca con... Vale. Después tenemos esto. Reduce 15... Reduce en 15 la penalización de vigor por llevar armadura mediana y pesada. ¿Esto qué es? Golpe de escudo. Si atacas mientras tienes pulsado el bloqueo, golpeas con el escudo hacia adelante para aturdir, empujar y interrumpir a tus enemigos. Hombre, este está bien. Tras sufrir daño se regenerará lentamente 50% de la última cantidad de salud perdida. Esto también está bien. Aumenta un 20% de la salud máxima. Esto está muy bien. Pues vamos a poner lo del escudo. Rango 1. Y después vamos a poner lo de aumentar un 20% la salud máxima. Ahí estamos. Vale, pues estos 2 puntos se hacen para, bueno, subido de nivel. Después estos, bueno, lo van dando, no sé cada cuánto. Supongo que será también subiendo de nivel también. Y nada, pues esto... bueno, tenemos nuevas granadas aquí. Y nada. Pues chicos, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Si os ha gustado, dale like y suscribíos. Y como siempre, un saludo y hasta la próxima. Adiós.